Have you ever found yourself reacting strongly to something external, only to later realize that your feelings were more about an inner state than the outward situation itself? This fascinating human tendency plays a profound role in understanding ancient practices, particularly as interpreted by pioneering psychologists. In Carl Jung's alchemy theory, projection serves as a central mechanism where the unconscious contents of the alchemist's psyche are inadvertently cast onto the chemical substances and processes they are working with. This means the seemingly objective transformation of matter becomes a symbolic mirror for their own subjective psychological transformation, or individuation. Jung believed that the alchemists, lacking a psychological language, intuitively experienced profound inner changes that they then attributed to the metals and crucibles before them. They saw a metaphor for their own spiritual struggles and evolution in the putrefaction, dissolution, and coagulation of matter. For instance, the blackening of a substance known as the nigredo wasn't just a chemical reaction. It was also a projection of the alchemist's own state of depression, chaos, or unconscious shadow material. This wasn't a conscious choice. It was an unconscious necessity. The alchemists were essentially engaging in a form of active imagination with their chemical experiments, externalizing their inner world without even knowing it. This concept is vital because it reinterprets alchemy from a primitive chemistry into a sophisticated system of psychological development, showing how the psyche seeks to integrate its fragmented parts. Understanding projection in this context offers a powerful lens for personal growth. By recognizing that strong emotional reactions to external events or even dreams might be projections of our own unconscious material, we gain an opportunity for self-reflection. Instead of simply blaming the outside world, we can ask ourselves, what within me is being stirred by this? This practice helps us to withdraw these projected contents and integrate them, moving us closer to psychological wholeness. It is about taking ownership of our inner world, rather than perpetually seeing it as an external influence. This process is closely linked to Jung's concept of participation mystique, where there is an unconscious identification between the subject and object, blurring the lines between the alchemist's inner state and the material being worked on. Furthermore, the alchemical process itself, through these projections, becomes a vehicle for the conjunctio, the symbolic union of opposites within the psyche, which is a hallmark of individuation. The alchemists were, in essence, striving for a unified self, long before psychology gave it a name. By appreciating the role of projection in Jung's alchemy theory, we uncover a fascinating historical example of the human psyche's natural drive towards self-discovery and integration. It teaches us that our inner world is constantly seeking expression, and that, by understanding how we project, we can transform external observations into profound insights about our own journey toward becoming a complete and integrated individual.